Here's what most home service businesses get wrong about their website. They think one page for all services works. That single generic services page, it performs worse than dedicated pages for each category, and the gap is not small. It's the difference between getting calls and getting ghosted. This is Home Services Marketing, the show about building trust with local customers through smart website strategy. I'm Mikey, and today we're talking about one page per service, built for local search intent. Here's how that single generic page fails. When you're looking for roof leak repair in Denver, you don't want to scroll through a list of every service your company offers. You want to see exactly what roofing companies can do for you right now. Same with landscaping. If you're searching for landscape design in Austin, you're not looking for a general overview of what they do. You're looking for before or after photos and specific examples of how they've transformed yards like yours. Your customers are not looking for a list of services. They're looking for proof that you can solve their specific problem right now. That's why one page per service works better. Each page targets its own category, its own search terms, and its own proof requirements. That's the core idea. Not a generic services page, but separate pages for each major category. Each page built around what that specific searcher is looking for, the proof that matters to them, the urgency they feel, the exact outcome they want. And all of it tied to specific category plus city search terms like roof leak repair Denver or landscape design Austin. Start with your categories. Not every service gets its own page, but major ones do. You're not going to build 20 separate pages for every small thing you offer. You're looking at the ones that get real local search traffic, the ones where customers are actually looking for your solution. Each page needs a specific headline that names the service and the outcome. Like roof leak repair, Denver, fix your roof fast with expert services. That's not just catchy copy, it's targeting exactly what someone is searching for. The title needs to match those search terms too. So if you're targeting roof leak repair Denver, that should be in your page title and headline. Then explain what's included in that specific service. Don't make it generic. For roofing, you might talk about emergency response times or materials used. For landscaping, you might discuss design process or maintenance services. This is not a copy-paste template situation. Each category gets its own explanation that makes sense for that specific searcher. Next comes proof, and this is the part where copy-paste templates fall apart. Roofing searchers want storm damage photos, emergency response examples, before or after comparisons of roof repairs. Landscaping searchers want before or after yards, design renderings, customer testimonials about garden transformations. You can't use the same proof across categories because what works for one service fails completely for another. Then a low-friction path to request that specific service. Not just any contact form, but one that's specifically built around getting someone to schedule that exact service. A button that says, "Get roof leak repair quote," instead of "Contact us." The more direct and specific you are, the higher your conversion rates get. And yes, all this requires work, but it's not just about better SEO. It's about speaking directly to the specific person who searches for your services. They're looking for a solution, not a sales pitch. When you give them exactly what they want, you don't need to be clever or flashy. The rule of thumb, if someone can search for roof leak repair Denver and find your page, that page should be built specifically for that query with proof that matters to roof leak repair customers in Denver. That's the process. One dedicated page per major service, each built around the specific search intent of that category. The proof that matters, the headline that targets the exact search terms, the call to action that gets them to schedule. The cost of not doing this? You're losing calls to competitors who have done it right. Your customers are searching for solutions, and they're looking for proof that you can give them exactly what they need in their specific city. They're not looking at generic pages full of irrelevant information. Don't just copy the same template across categories. The differences between roofing and landscaping aren't small details. They're fundamental differences in urgency, proof requirements, and search intent. Copy-paste templates are like using a generic formula for everything. They work for nobody. If you're doing this wrong, it's not because you don't know what to do. It's because you're copying what other people are doing, not what your specific local searchers need. One page per service, built for local search intent. That's not just better SEO, that's better business. When customers find exactly what they want on your site, when the proof they need is right there, when they can request that specific service with one click, you're not just getting more calls, you're getting better calls. Do it right, and your local search traffic stops being a problem and becomes a competitive advantage. That's home services marketing. If this one earned its 30 minutes, the full system is inside the course at learn.mikey.ai. I'm Mikey. Go build your service pages for real customers who are actually looking for your help.